We were at Esquire RV in the same town where the Walmart is, and after making about 3 different U-turns on the Skinwalker excursion, almost going into a ditch, we decided to have a backup, not a backup camera, but a rear-facing camera put in a Furrion. So we bought it at one RV, they couldn't put it in, and we're at this one who's going to install it for us. We didn't want to spend the money, but just 10 minutes ago, 20 minutes, 30 minutes ago, I pulled into Walmart and I went down this road, and I thought it went through. It was blocked by a bunch of fertilizer and plants, and I almost not only ran into a bunch of shopping carts, but I almost ran into a person in another car trying to back up without knowing where I was going. So Furrion, how cool is that? Bye. I will just documentary continues. This is Vernal. This is what Vernal looks like. Not downtown, but not too much different downtown. This is where we got the Furrion backup camera installed on the road, and we're heading off to a place called Farson, Wyoming. No, is it Wyoming? Wyoming, about 150 miles, and then from there up to Jackson, right outside the Tetons. It's another 3-hour drive, and it says we're going to be in Vernal. Oh, I lost it. Well, whatever. Say goodbye to that town. On to the next.
See.
Wow. This is, we missed the national park sign. But the part I caught on it is a state park. It's a state park, and it's covered with, dig this, fossilized fish scales. Now, fossilized fish scales. What are we at, about 6,000 feet? Uncanny territory, folks. You can feel that something has happened here. Extraordinarily not ordinary. There it is. What does it say? Cedar Mountain Formation. What does it say? Oh, dinosaur bones, baby. This is dinosaur country. You have a map right there. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I was trying to get some information, but you know, can't get that.
I'm not seeing anything.
Nothing. Something about dinosaurs. That was no. All right. We'll be back. Look at that. That's why my videos are so long when I'm on the road. I just can't believe what I'm looking at. No one behind us. I don't have to go this far. State Park, 2 miles. Red Fleet. We got too much driving ahead of us, but just look at this. Cow, root pig, and wife, known as the Lost RVers. Holy cow! Look at this rock coming up here.
Wow.
Wow. So anyway, we're heading off into Wyoming now. We're still in Utah, the eastern edge. Look at that. Looky there. That is just so spectacular.
Gosh.
All right, well, passing lane. Dave, this is so great we can see behind us. We've been blind behind us. I've been making U-turns, backing up without being able to see behind us. And this is just, oh my gosh. No one's behind me. Listen to that. Look at there, man.
Oh.
That was gorgeous. Was it not, folks? All right, minute 37. So anyway, as I say, we're heading on up. It's gonna be cold. Look at this road down. I can't turn this off. It's just so hard to turn it off when you come to This is, what's that say?
Dinosaurs and mammoths first appear.
We are in dinosaur country. Gartra member, I can't read this stuff. Petrified Woods. We're in dinosaur country. Now remember, when we took off, when we planned this trip, we were going to Waco, Texas to go see Joe and Chip from Fixer Upper and go visit the silos. Try to track down some of the houses they had refurbished. Well, coronavirus hit about a month out. And trying to get to New Mexico is going to be a bear because they're real closed down. And Utah kind of opened up right in time for us to at least say Utah was the destination. Now, what's in Utah? Well, we were going to go to Salt Lake City. And as we were coming through Nevada, we stopped at a gold mining place, which turned out to be a dud. And then for whatever reason, was it you? Me, probably, huh? I saw a Bonneville Speedway. We're going to go Salt Flats. Well, it's the Speedway on the Salt Flats. That's where they race the jet cars, right? And I said, well, that's only a little jaunt off the. So anyway, we drove down there, spent 2 nights. Those videos are out, and we left there. What's next? Well, of course, the Tabernacles, right? So we drove into Salt Lake City. It was a ghost town. But we were able to get onto the Mormon, where the church started, the grounds there, and we had a nice little tour, and we went over to the Tabernacle, and it was all surrounded with chain link fence. They were doing reconstruction, and plus everything was closed down. You couldn't get in any doors. Corona. So we left there and said, okay, now what do you want to do? Well, we had talked about going to the Skinwalker Ranch. I was kind of spooked by it. We were going to bypass it, but again, it was only 150 some odd miles out of the way. So we spent last night up to 11 o'clock at the Skinwalker Ranch, and that tape will come out hopefully tonight, because I'm just downloading, splicing, dicing, curing, downloading, and then I have to I have to delete these videos as I go. So you guys out there on YouTube land, keep it going. I don't want to lose them. That's the only memories we'll have are going to be on YouTube. So we ended up at Skinwalker, and at 11 o'clock, 10:30, 10 o'clock, somewhere in that neighborhood, we were chased out by something that just scared the hell out of us. Go on Instagram, you get a little preview for 14 seconds. And we left there, we ended up at the Walmart. We left the Walmart, said, where do you want to go now? My wife wanted to go to, what was that place called down there south?
Moab.
My wife wanted to go to Moab, which is south, which means we'd have to drive back another 200 miles the way we just came. Or we could go back 150 miles the way we just came and go up back through Salt Lake City. Or we just continue on this highway, babe. Look at this highway. Oh, man. For almost 150 miles. So this is a blasting area ahead. So this is the path we chose. Oh, look at down there. Oh, man, I want to stop and take pictures all day. I have no battery power.
It's Flaming Gorge Reserve.
And my average speed is about 35 miles an hour. We have 150 miles of this. Highway 191. Talk to you guys later. Look at that view. Look at that view. And you may be asking yourself, I don't hear the wind noise. Where is the wind noise? As we come back, you will notice that we're inside our RV. And we're having us some sandwiches. And that's what we're looking at out our side window. Is that not too cool for school? And there's a lake of some sort down there. And this is where we're just going to hang out for a little bit, have a sandwich and get warm, and reminisce about the Corona Escape RV Road Trip 21 in progress that we are on right now. And there is the blue chair.
Baby, I got some Gouda.
Gouda. Bring me my Gouda. Bring me my Gouda. I've said that so many times. That comes from Mouse Hunt. Mouse Hunt. See ya. Okay, this is a DIY show too. I'm a cooking show, horror show, speed racing show. It's everything wrapped up into one program. Anyway, this was something I saw on YouTube. You cut off the top of your sock and you put it on. Put it on. Stop. We're serious here. Put it over the end of your phone where your speaker is, and it cuts down on the wind. So I'm going to go try it because it's windy out there. We just stopped to have, lunch. Look at this view. It goes hundreds of miles that way, and it just sweeps across. Over there is some kind of mining operation. Right there. That's where they collect the water, I suppose. Can't tell you too much about it. Down there is the American flag. Look at that. Just keep panning around. Over there's a lake. More mining activity. Come back up to the foothills, and we're up pretty high. I think we're over about 9,500 or 9,000 feet. I think we're at 95. I think we have to climb up to 10. Plus, I'm using the sock over the speaker. See if I can cut down on the wind because it's windy. I'll purposely turn into the wind. That's right into the wind. And of course, since this is an RV show, there's the Mesa Ridge 21FB walking on bed. 4x4 2017 F-150 pick-me-up truck. Thanks for watching. Bye. We turned north, northeast.
45 degrees in Farson.
45. Dutch John's, Rock Springs. This is like a mountain pass that's impassable according to the sign up there. 17 miles in from here. I guess during the winter. So we're up in kind of recreation land. We're pretty darn tootin' high up. In the whole landscape. Trees. We're back into trees, baby. Trees.
It's in the 40s, babe.
Uh-oh. Try to get this in. There you go. Yeah, we're back into a whole new eco zone. Foresty lands. Still got red dirt. Kind of reminds me of the Sierras, really. Right?
Oh,
Up by Malkoff Diggings, up in, in the Allegheny area. Really iron-rich dirt. We'll see where this leads us. We're on this. This is kind of an offbeat highway to get up to the Tetons. We're coming in the back way, the side way, I don't know. Look at that valley. God, these views are just spectacular. Oh, come on, man.
It's pretty.
Yeah. How close to are we to Wyoming?
That's what I was trying to figure out, but I'm looking at the weathers up there.
Look at this.
Yeah, it's
God, is anybody behind us? That's why it takes so long to get places. Well, that's right. You can tell me now. You can look at that valley. Just come over a ridge and boom. There you go.
Beautiful.
Just massive. You wouldn't believe things like this existed. Look how
It looks
massive.
picturesque.
But it looks like the Grand Canyon all over again. It's all part of the same. Whatever happened back then was violent. Look at these jagged, just incredible views. Too bad it wasn't 4K. Uh-oh, we got something going on here. Alright, well that was just, I still want to film it, man.
There's
So
no city
bouncy.
right here for me. No reference.
No social
in.
distancing for the city or the county, right? Or the feds. They can just hunch up, sit around, smoke cigarettes, eat their lunch. Wow, God, look at that, babe. That's a mountain behind a mountain behind a mountain.
Yeah.
All right.
Flaming Gorge Resort.
See ya. Flaming Gorge Resort.
Flaming Gorge.
Okay, we're coming up to Flaming Gorge Reservoir.
That just said Cedar Springs
What?
Marina. Cedar Springs Marina.
Yeah. Well, what's the reservoir?
That's a reservoir, yes.
The reservoir is Flaming Gorge. I mean, I had to get shot, of course, as soon as I hit the button, it goes away. So we'll see what we get over here. There it is. Flaming Gorge. Is this, are we still in Utah?
Yes.
Yeah. They said something about this lake's on both sides.
Yep.
So we're getting pretty, look at this, we're getting rain too. As I turn on my blinkers to wipe down my windshield. And around, here we go. Boy, this is really a secondary highway. But pre-corona, I bet you there's just great places to fish and camp everywhere. I mean, just absolutely everywhere. Everything's closed, we think. Well, we had a reservoir. It was huge. Huge, guys, huge. Oh, we get a bridge. Okay, this place is called Flaming Gorge National Park. Look at this, I'm gonna scan it. It's blowing, howling, I'm using my sun. What's up, baby? Look at that. I just like to get right in my shot, man. Look at that. That you are. Just absolutely stunning. I just, it's all scenery, all road footage, but what do you do? That's down there. It's freezing. We're high. It's icy cold. This is May 13th. Alright. For the long shot, that's what it looks like to the naked eye. I'm gonna check out this fence line. You ready? You can see it. Wow. Alright, folks. That's all for here. See ya. It's still snow on the ground up here. Look at this road. Look at it. Whole different terrain. Windy. We still got about 60 miles of this. Sure you can get the whole grandeur of this one. But look at that. I mean, it's something out of a fairy book land. Wow, too much. We're in Wyoming now, probably about 20 miles into it. Cold as cold can be. Try to do another 10-second pan before this battery goes dead. Watch this. I'm inside the trailer. Look at that. Look at that valley. It just goes on and on and on on? This is Wyoming, United States of America. Well, here we are, about 20, 30 miles outside of Rock Spring, Wyoming.
Oh, here's the thing.
And it is just flat.
Pinedale.
Those are the Rockies over there. You can see them bouncing around. These roads out here are bouncy. Yeah, this Highway 191 is long. Boy, did we climb some hills, mountains. Look at that one. Look at that huge. That's why they call it the Rockies. The contrast between the white. Look at those billowing clouds. Look at that. That's cool. There's the mountain. Look at those mountains. Looks like a painting. All right. Just a check-in. Nothing much going on. Wife's driving. Doing a great job. Could you please miss the pebbles? See? Oh, Lord, see ya. And no gas. I mean, we got a long ways to go. We got a little over a quarter. I think we're in trouble. But look at that. Love it. You ready? We're right there. Now, apparently, this is one massive climb up to around 10 to 11,000 feet. And right over here, Grand Tetons and Yellowstone. So we aren't sure where we're going. We aren't sure where we're going. Check that out. It's a storm sweeping across the plains. Looks like a little tornado. Yeah, apparently we're going to get some cold weather. I was expecting Yosemite and the Tetons to be in the...
Yellowstone.
I mean, what?
Yellowstone?
Yellowstone and the Grand Tetons to be in the 80s, But it is only May. So apparently it's getting pretty cold up there at night. I think my wife was right. We should have gone down to Moab. But it's too late now because we're going north. As you can see, dew. Next stop is Barger, Barger. 429, 51 degrees on this May 13th of 2020, the era of the coronavirus. Well, here we are in Boulder, Colorado. Not the one that you're thinking of. This is some little small town on Highway 199. Not the fastest highway to get up here for sure. It looks like the bar may be open, bar and grill. There's cars in front of it. I haven't seen anybody go in or come out. And we're getting gas, $1.69 for regular. I'm taking Supreme. We're going to be climbing up some mountains. We're at a Phillips 66. A little town store called Boulder Store, looking for magnets and pins. So, we will talk to you on the road. Cal Root Pig and wife, known as Lost RVers, saying we'll see you in a bit.
Yep. All the way. Okay, there's Fremont Lake
Patty.
Campground. I think you can go all the way around.
Patty. Okay. We're driving in circles, making wrong turns. My wife's giving me directions. She gives me directions to a city park.
You said...
No, I did not say. I said, "What? Where's the nearest RV park?"
RV parks.
No, it says right there, city park. Nice city park, though. but definitely someplace other than where we want to be right at this moment.
Go back up to your
No, I'm getting out. Okay.
You're getting out.
Well, I'm not gonna keep driving in circles, baby.
Look.
No, look. You gotta show me a park that has an address that I can plug into mine.
Okay.
And then we're gonna call them. Right, folks? Why drive around in circles? This is getting nuts.
Oh, it's near the lake.
Okay, I was informed that there's a moose over here. Look at that moose right there. Kids are running by, dogs are running by. We aren't in Pinedale. We're in Mooseport. Wildlife. Wildlife. We've just been informed that all RV lots are closed until May 31st. Walmart bound. See ya. Check that out. That's a moose by a bathroom in a city park. City park's open. Actual kids, look at that. Kids playing. Can you believe this? Oh, there's a baby moose back there. Wow, a moose. Oh, wait. Wait, look at this guy. There's a bigger guy right there. How big of a moose can you get? Look at the size of that son of a bitch. Well, there's two meese. Actually, they're moose. Is it plural of a moose, meese? Like mice and mouse? I doubt it, but there's two moose. That's a big moose. Look how big that sucker is. Try to get a little bit closer. I can't. Look at these guys. Uh-oh, he's looking at me. I don't want to get any closer. Just out here, just enjoying themselves, eating bark. Wow. A moose. Oh, well, here's nature. Oh, there's a little baby moose. That's a baby moose. That's a mommy moose right there. A baby moose and a mommy moose. Wow. Cool. No antlers. Too early. There you go. Cal Root Pagan Wife, the Lost RVers. Go to our YouTube channel and subscribe. Thanks. Back through Pinedale. The cowboy bars right there.
12 miles.
12 miles. The corral bars right here. I like this place. Two bars next to one another. They're all closed though. State law. Boy, hey, I just got two pictures, or a picture of some moose. Now, is the plural of moose mice? I don't understand it. Because the plural of mouse is mice, and goose is geese. So what's the plural of moose? Mooses? Moosies? Moosei. Mice. Mountain Man Museum.
Oh.
My wife wants to see those mountain men. My chest is not burly enough for her. She wants to go see mountain men in all their splendor. Right, baby?
Oh, yeah.
See?
Oh, take me away.
Calgon, take me away. Okay, we're going back. The only RV park open is like 20 miles away. Some are, some aren't. Apparently they're having rough weather up in the Tetons, right? What?
Oh, the Tetons, yeah,
we may have rough weather getting over those mountains, but we're easy going. Wheezy. I'm a-coming. Wheezy going. Yeah, we're going to take off. It's about 100 miles to the Tetons and then around these 70 and then back down into Idaho. So we may be in Idaho tomorrow night. Maybe, unless we find someplace really cool. What's that?
Burger Barn.
Burger Barn's open. I don't think anything's legally open. I think people are just saying screw it. Being Corona rebels, which we all should be. Okay, let's go see what this RV lot looks like. $38. Just power for tonight. No septic, no.
Wait, did I say 32?
If you can take the shot, you take the shot. God bless America. I don't know why this camera's doing that. So we're leaving this quaint little barren
Highland. What's it called? Highland RV Park?
Highland RV Park in a place called, actually we're in Boulder, Wyoming, not Parkdale.
Pinedale.
Pinedale.
We're not in Parkdale.
We backtracked a little bit, came back to this, the only place open. She said that she never closed down, and even if they told her to close down, she wouldn't. What a rebel. I love these Wyomingians. And so, next stop is Jackson, Wyoming, which is about, maybe 45 minutes to an hour away from the Grand Tetons. I guess there's snow going up that way. And we're going to be going up high. I think the highest ridge right around the Tetons is 12,700 feet. That's the peaks of the mountains, not the road. I'm not sure what the road elevation will be.
Highland Trail.
But that's the Wyoming big sky, man. Look at this clouds. So you're listening to Cal Root Pagan Life, known as the Lost RVers. Yes, we are those people that stayed at Skinwalker Ranch and ran away like a bunch of babies. And I was proud to do so. So we'll see when something happens on the road, see if we have any great scenery, see what happens when we get up into the mountains, and we will just see what's going on.
It's May 14th.
It's May 14th, 2020, right in the height of coronavirus shutdown. Everything's shut down. Everything. So far. I mean, we saw one Denny's that looked like they had some people inside. That was about 100 miles ago. All this stuff is shut down for sure. All right, we'll talk to you folks later. Bye. And all that great information. Oh well, we're at someplace, Pinedale RV.
Highland. Now start it over.
Oh well.
Ooh.
We found it. They said they had spectacular views. Well, I don't think so, but I don't know why they're open. Everyone else is closed, but we'll take it for the night. Tomorrow, Yosemite, right home. See ya. All right. That's our view from our camp spot. We're about, I think, 98 miles away from Jackson. About 2 hours away from Yosemite. So, just give you a spin around where we're staying. This is the campsite. Everyone here is like permanent residents. I haven't seen anybody but us come in. All those over there are all hooked up to big 500-gallon propane tanks. Which reminds me, we got to fill up our propane before we get out of here. We're going to go over there right now and try to fill it up because it's going to be cold, baby. Cold. Up where we're going. So, Cal Root Pagan Wife, known as the Lost RVer. I think on day 6. See ya. That's Yosemite area. It's 120 miles out there. We're getting close. Go through Jackson, go through the Tetons. Highway 89 is open. That's all we read. Everything else is closed. I mean, big old warning. Look at that mountain, man, baby. Look at that. That thing is covered. Can't get any closer. So we should be there. We're going to stop in Jackson, see what that's all about, and then just head on up. It's going to be about 24, 26, 28 degrees tonight up around Yosemite. We should be able to boondock it or stealth camp. Pull behind another tree. We emptied our gray, our black. We filled up our propane. We should have about 15 gallons of water we're okay. Gal, root, pig, and wife, known as Lost RVers. We'll talk to you in a bit. There is the soul on the road. On Thursday, 11:44. Not a soul. What the heck? Yeah, we have not listened to any news at all. We barely get signals where we've been. So maybe there's nobody out there. If you hear this message, I will be at the top of the Tetons today at 1 o'clock. I have the means to protect you. I have the means to feed you. If you hear this message, I will be at the top of the Tetons at 1 o'clock. We have the means to protect you. We have the means to feed you. Oh, here's some people. Trucks. See ya. This is a cool valley.
Yes.
I like it.
Yeah, the water's running through there.
Over here you got these huge mountains. Log cabins everywhere. Avalanche area, cool. Quarantine. What was that? Something about quarantine. Oh no.
Something like
The covered wagon. I feel like what's that movie? Vacation.
that. Steve Samuel Parker.
Alright. Look at that. Alright, we'll see ya. We passed these rafters on the road. Miles ago. We found this little pull-off, came down the river just to see him come along. That's how desperate we are for filmage. Well, there's still ways up there. Wow, this thing is running high and mighty. Okay, I'm gonna put you on hold for a second. And they're coming down the road, trying to loosen their load. Got Corona on the mind.
We saw you guys way up there. We pulled over to video. We saw you way up there. We pulled over to video. Have a good time.
Where do you guys go to?
Where do you go?
Check it out, man. How cool would that be? There's some Corona Rebels, folks. Corona Rebels. I'm proud of them. In the banana boats. How cool is that? Just cruising down the road. Where were they going to? Hoback. Wonder where they started. Check that out. Beautiful up here. It is Wyoming. Look at that river. All right, Karu Pig and wife, known as Lost RVers, saying, oh, there's our rig in nature. See you in a bit. Wow, it just never ends. It just never ends. Not the road, but just the mountains, peaks. Maybe we should just cruise along. If I had some good music, I just do some music over this, but we don't. But I can't, because I gotta shoot, edit, post, delete. Look at that little village down there. How quaint. Let's look through my high-tech camera holder. Then we come back to these mountain shots. Just After the next. After the next. All right. Go down this hill and turn this baby off so we don't. There we go. All right, we'll see you in a bit. Man, this is Wyoming. Check this out. Check this out. This is what they're running us through as a bypass. Look at this. Look at four-wheel drive stuff. Look at this. Look at here. Look at what they're going to...
No way. We're going straight.
Holy crud. Even that guy up there didn't know what to do. And he lives here. All of a sudden I realized that, wait a second, we are in mud. Too cool. And look what we come out to. This is what I'm trying to talk about right here, man. We go through that stuff and boom, there it is. I think those are the Grand Tetons, the backside, right? We're so close to them. They have to be something grand. I bet you those are the Grand Tetons. Or some vantage point of them. Alright, we'll be back. That was fun. Yeah, just in case those are the Grand Tetons, I want to get a good picture of them. Check that out, man. Yeah. It's been going on for like 2 miles. It's like we were laughing. It's like a video game. You know, you got to stay in between the lines. When I was coloring, I couldn't stay in the lines where the dam. Oh, and this goes up. I don't know if you can see it, but I mean, it just goes up, goes on, man. It just goes on and on and on and on, all the way through the canyon over there to the promised land up there. See it up there. All right. Let's missed the sign. Wow, we're in Jackson, Wyoming. What does that mean? Now what?
It means we're getting closer to Yellowstone.
Okay, we have to stop and reroute the thing. Maybe there's an open... Wouldn't that be nice if there was an open coffee shop? Just look for a coffee shop.
Okay. Daddy needs a new cup of coffee. Black cup of coffee. Traders. Jackson Hole.
So I'm not sure, this can't be the downtown. There has to be like a
9,000 people.
metropolitan area. It still says we're 2.1 miles away, so we'll be back. There's Wyoming Police right there. Jackson.
Hand roasted organic
Cache,
coffee.
okay, look, it says
closed.
But we just saw people walking around Teton Yellow. Oh, right there. Look at that.
Hey, we gotta stop here.
No, look at.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Look at the sign.
Look at the sign. Look at that thing.
Look right there.
Yes, I see. But look at this.
I'm trying to navigate.
And all you have to do is look at the bones.
Oh, there it is. Oh, there's a famous
You have
bones,
to.
man. Can I catch it? Just turn to the corner. Can I be that lucky? Wow. Whoa. I got the bones. Okay, let's find some place to park. Costanza, right? Look, as a quick pan, this is Teton Glacier viewpoint. We're just pulling in for a second. Just everywhere you look. Just so, yes, and I can go almost 360 with this view. It's probably getting to it. All right, let's see. Plan, maybe. Look at, see, all the roads are closed to go to the park. We may take an RV spot because there may be one open. One. Right at the base of the Tetons in Yellowstone. It's like, a 20-minute drive. And instead of just trying to do it today and come down, stay down here and then disconnect the truck and go for a good cruise.
It's 8.9 miles.
We'll find out in a second. Oh, we're in buffalo country. It said watch out for buffalo crossings. Wouldn't that be something? Running into a buffalo. Who'd be right and who'd be wrong? You know the buffalo would win in court. Change plans again.
Because the road is closed.
Because the road to the Grand Tetons and to Yosemite is closed. I mean, literally, it looked to me, looking from afar, like there was a chain link barrier across it. The sign saying road closed. And the town of Moran, that we thought was a tourist town, was a post office that had a sign up there saying no services. So, as you can see by no cars, they effectively shut down the most famous national forest in the entire world. How many people up here have had the virus in this county? Maybe?
3, I think.
Because 3 people up here tested positive. 3. And the whole world's denied access to all this out there. Look at this. You're denied access. Now we're here. And we will not be denied, but where there's a will, there's a way. 3 people up here. 3. And 8 billion people on this planet are being punished because 3 people went on a cruise and got sick. Oh, what's up here? What's this? Maybe this is a big town. We're open. We're rebels. We aren't afraid. It's nothing. What, is this close too? Or is this a town? Okay, well, we're just going to drive to the next town.
3.4.
Oh, wait, we'll tell you what it is. It's coming up. What's coming up? What's that say?
It says Du Bois and Riverton.
Du Bois?
Riverton.
Ah, Lordy. All right, well, there you have it. I'm glad I panned the backside of the Tetons. But we're going to figure something out. We'll be back. If you can get the shot, get the shot. God bless America. So we're in Buffalo Valley at a place called Fireside. Can't see it too much clear. Fireside RV Lot and Gas Station. It's a little lodge. Cute, quaint. In a little area called Buffalo Valley Bar. And they're closed down. Big grand opening is the 15th of May. So I guess mysteriously and for no apparent reason, life returns to normal on a specific day. It's like the not the Steinfeld joke, I think it was, is how do you know when milk expires? Does the cow turn around and whisper, 25th of May, the 25th of May? Did the virus turn around and tell these people, keep them closed? So what's the difference between today and the 15th? Absolutely nothing but power. But anyway, we're in Buffalo Valley. Everything's closed. We can't even get up there. Those are the Grand Tetons back there. So we've seen the Grand Tetons, and we're going to follow this road out another 60 miles, see where it leads us, and regroup. Maybe stop along the way and try to regroup. Long ways to go for a big close sign. See ya. Can't go up there. At least I want to show you what they did to the America that we know and love, to our national forest. Look at that. No public entry.
This is Grand Teton National
Continue
Park.
straight onto US 191, US 287.
Looky there, folks. Can I go through? Oh, I can go through there.
In 1/10 of a mile, make a U-turn.
Looky there. This deserves a quick jaunt. Hold on. So, 1, 2, 3 lines going in and 1 coming out, right? Normally this would be bumper to bumper. I'm right in the center of the entry to Yellowstone National Park, Grand Tetons. Traveling Robert, you were here. It took you forever to get in. I am standing in the middle of it. National Park, no public entry. Please turn around. National Park's closed, no public entry. Please turn around. Oh, there's Yellowstone, the entrance too. And there's the F-50, and there's the Mesa Ridge, and there is the entrance. The entrance to Yellowstone National Park, Grand Tetons. So there is no place to camp. We're going to try to go scab someplace. They want $100 a night for 1 RV park. $100 a night because they know we're stranded. Terrible thing. The lost RVers. Can you believe this? I mean, I'm just fixated on it, man. I'm in the middle lane going into Yosemite. Bye. Hey, here's a road off of 191 that the gates are open. So I don't know where it's going to go, but we're going to try to boondock it somewhere.
Any equipment working?
Someplace. This must be a public road. It dead ends too. So we're going to go up here and try to camouflage ourselves, save $100, pull out the generator, boondock it, scab camping. What do you call it out there?
I think this is somebody's private.
No, the private road doesn't have a speed sign on
What
it.
if they lock it?
They aren't going to lock it. We'll just go around it. And I'm just going to drive down this until we can find some place or turn around and come back. But it's 3:41 now, and it's just time to pull off. And what are they going to do? All we have to say is, hey, you know, I'm falling asleep. We need some place to rest for a few hours. We'll be moving along, and you know, let me get my pants on. So we'll go until we can't go anymore and find a place to camp on this road, hopefully. Bye. Seek and ye shall find. Look what I just found here. Welcome to the Bridger Teton National Forest, used for dead out campfires. You are allowed to camp anywhere back there. And we're just going behind that thing right there, and we're here, baby. Yahoo! Wait, let's go up here. Let's go and drive up. Let's see what they say. Don't get out. Oh, Bigfoot sightings. Look at that. Bears. Entering Spread Creek, restricting camping area. Overnight vehicle camping allowed only in designated sites next 4 miles. Beware of bears. I don't see anything about it being closed. Camping stay 5 days.
We could stay here till.
Well, we could stay here a couple of days if we wanted to.
We could stay here.
There's a camping spot right there.
Turn it around.
Baby, let's go up here. I'd rather camp up here, maybe. Look at that. Free. Absolutely
There's somebody
free.
up there.
And there's a camper up there. Wow. Do I have instincts or what? Seek and ye shall find. We should we should have taken that spot. Look at that over there. I don't know what it is. Keep out. Dangerous area.
In
My kind of-
1/4 mile, make a U-turn.
My kind of area, wherever you see danger. Now we're going to be fighting the bear, because here's what's happening up here, and we've heard this at a couple of places we stopped. Since there are no campers and there's no people, no restaurant to scare the wildlife off, they get a little bit brave,
Where's your monocle?
and they're coming in. There's a camp spot right there too.
Yeah.
You want to just park here?
Yep. Turn it around though. So
Well, I'll back in and back it out. Or do you want to go up there and see if we can find someplace better? You're just afraid.
I'm like.
You like this view?
Uh-huh.
But what happens if we go up there and there's a beautiful view?
All right, go up there, and then turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Turn around and
Darn, it's right there though. I mean, I could just back it in, babe. Let's just take it. All right. We're taking it. We'll talk to you guys in a second when we set up.
That lady gave you.
They say, if you seek, you shall find. If you ask, you will be given. I gotta say, we were kind of at our wits' end. RV parks were $100 a night and they were just packed. All state camping, all national forests closed. Someone told us about this place called Teton National Forest. She said they came up here during Mother's Day and they camped, no one hassled them. Check this out. There's our generator. Follow the cord. Follow the cord. Follow the cord. Follow the cord. It goes under the trailer and it plugs in the back, so we have power. Here's the Mesa Ridge. 21FB. Walk around bed. The front door. We're going to the front door. Got our electric blankets on. Got some coffee being made, and check this view out. You won't believe it. Free for up to 5 days. Free. You ready? Bump, ba-da-dum, bump, bum. Look at this. Can you believe this? That's out our front door and windows. It's not Yosemite, but we're legal, I think. We got power, we got water, we just emptied our black and gray tanks. Look at that. And then over here, I'll just walk you over before it gets too dark. And hey, we don't have any weird creatures running around, no curses, no screaming ladies in the middle of the night, no cattle mutilations that we know of. I haven't even seen what this is. It says, keep out dangerous area. So, looks like some kind of mining activity going on down here. Check this out. Check this out. Can you believe this? And that's just because I took a road. I said, the first road we find open, I made a U-turn to take it too. Came back, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 miles. Wow, what the hell is that? Uranium mine, maybe? I don't know. Danger, danger. Oh, someone's down there too. Someone's parked right where we were parked, reading the sign. All right, and there, look at that view. And that's shrouded in clouds right now. So imagine what it's going to look like if it clears up tomorrow. We may just stay here a couple of days. And of course, you swing around, you got some fifth wheel, old one down there. Who knows how long that's been there. And that's where we are right there. Our front door is facing the Tetons. We already had a little snowball fight. Maybe we'll make a snowman. Check that out. Cal Root Pagan wife, known as the lost RVers, and sometimes being lost is the only way to find something, right? Right. Talk to you guys in a bit. Bye. You can see that, but this is the mountain line. There's one claw mark right in there. You can see the claw mark. And then over here, here's some deer tracks. So we've been driving around. We can't get in Yellowstone. We can't get in the Grand Tetons. We can't get in an RV park. They want $100 a night, and they have them packed in. So I said, well, we're going to find some place, a road off of a road up by the Grand Tetons. And I took a road, and we drove the road, and we drove the road, and we drove the road, and this is what we came to, folks. Not too bad. That's out our front door. Yeah, it is. And my wife walking along. We're in the snow. That's out our front door. And there is some kind of uranium pit. Danger, danger, keep out. We got our generator going already. And there's our front door. Can't get any better than this. You really can't. We got the TV going. We're out in the middle of nowhere. We got the coffee already brewing. And there's snow moving into the area, so we may be socked in for a while. That's the Grand Tetons being covered in a heavy layer of clouds. And of course, there's our uranium pit out there. Well, actually, right there. Warning, warning, keep away, danger, danger.
Get what?
But we don't want any more kids anyway, so we're fine with that. You know, a little radiation never hurt anybody. When you have a camping spot like this, completely free, off a dirt road, in the what's the name of this territory? We don't know. God, we're terrible. We'll talk to you.
Hold still.
Wait.
Rigger Teton National Forest.
Rigger Teton National Forest on the road, and the gate was open, so I drove through it. And here we are. Bye. All right, this is Wednesday evening, and when we were in the Bonneville Salt Flats, we did the Bonneville Bacon Blued Salted Steak. Tonight, we have ribeyes, and we will be doing, look at that. That's out our front window this time. That's the Grand Tetons. And we found this camping spot, and we are completely alone except for one person way up there. It looks like it's been there forever. And as soon as I figure out a name for this one, we'll be cooking dinner. Cooking show number 3. Lost RVers. See you in a bit. Here we have Shadow of the Teton buttered pan-fried ribeye steak with sour cream and chives mashed potato and a freshly tossed green salad with blue cheese dressing. And for dessert, this is the 21 FB Mesa Ridge freezer, frozen Snicker bars, and believe it or not, these things are frozen solid. And the best part is that we're dining in the shadow of the Teton Mountains. So we had the Bonneville Bacon Blued Salted Chicken at the Bonneville Salt Flats. Last night we had pan-fried salmon that was just too good to be true. And tonight it is in the shadow of the Tetons, buttered, pan-fried, ribeye steak. Mashed potatoes and a garden salad. See you guys. And there you have it. Shadow of the Tetons, buttered, pan-fried ribeye steak, sour cream and chives mashed potatoes with gravy, and a freshly tossed garden green salad. At the Grand Tetons, no better view probably this side of Yosemite. Lost RVers, subscribe to the channel.